Welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah.
Right, today we're plunging into the world of Destiny. Rising, we're going to pull apart a really fascinating character, Gwynn, also known as the Reaper. We got this detailed character guide here, and basically our mission is to figure out what makes Gwynn tick, especially, for those of you listening who really love those aggressive, kind of self-sustaining playstyles.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gwynn, well, she's a pretty formidable light bearer, basically a guardian using these powerful elemental energies.
Right.
And she specializes, really zeroes in on close range combat. She uses both arc and void energies, which gives her a pretty versatile toolkit up close.
So mixing energies, interesting.
Yeah, and her whole design, it's about dishing out high damage, but also staying alive. Impressive survivability. Makes her a great pick if you're playing solo, or, if you like being the one leading the charge.
Okay, so aggressive, self-sustaining. What's really at the heart of that? What makes her that high DPS, close-in fighter?
Well, her core identity is pure melee and close-range aggression, full stop. She gets that high DPS from amazing burst damage potential.
Burst damage, okay.
And combines it with, frankly, incredible survivability when she's right in the thick of it. Super self-sustaining, which is why she's so good solo. Plus, she's got decent area control.
Makes sense. Any downsides?
Her big weakness, long range. She just doesn't really have great answers if enemies stay far away. You need to close the gap.
Which kind of ties into her main weapon, right? That Void Scythe. Verdict. I read it's not just cosmetic, it actually drives her gameplay.
Oh, completely. It's absolutely central. It basically forces you, or rather incentivizes you to get into close quarters. It's like the scythe itself pulls her forward. And then her primary weapon loadout, typically sidearms, shotguns, that just doubles down on the whole aggressive close range thing. It's all about getting in their face.
So the scythe pulls her in, the guns work best up close. How do her actual abilities make that frantic style work, keep her alive?
All right, so first up is Soul Assault. Think of it like a targeted blink. You warp to a location.
Like a teleport.
Kinda, yeah. And it does damage and inflicts suppression, which is huge. It stops enemies using their abilities for a bit, so it's great for engaging, obviously, but also for dodging, repositioning, or just shutting down a dangerous enemy quickly.
Okay, that's pretty versatile. And the other one, Void Dance.
Void Dance, right. That's her damaging, self-healing void attack. She kind of whirls through enemies, dealing damage and healing herself simultaneously. Pretty vital for staying in the fight.
Right, but I remember reading the real trick. The thing that makes it all click is this passive ability, Energy Severance.
Ah, yes. That's the linchpin. This is where it gets really interesting. So every time Gwynn gets a final blow, a kill, it generates a void spirit where the enemy died. There's like a 1-second cooldown, but basically kills equals spirits, and these spirits, they're the fuel.
Fuel for what?
They dramatically enhance Void Dance, like massively boost its healing and its damage when they're nearby.
Oh, I see.
So Gwynn isn't just naturally tanky in a crowd. She becomes tanky because she's getting kills in the crowd. It forces this constant aggression. You have to keep defeating enemies to unlock her full potential and resilience.
So the more you kill, the harder you are to kill. That's a cool loop.
Exactly. It defines her relentless momentum idea.
And how does her super fit in? Soul Harvest sounds intense.
It is. It's pure power, building right off that momentum. She summons Verdict, her scythe, instantly gets a bunch of void spirits.
Okay, instant boost.
And then any more kills she gets while it's active generate even more spirits. It fuels this lasting power surge. She just gets deadlier and deadlier the longer she keeps the kill chain going.
So perfect for clearing out big groups of enemies or maybe a boss damage phase.
Absolutely. Huge burst damage potential. And in PvP, player versus player, because it charges up relatively quickly, it can make her feel, well, almost invincible for a short time if you use it right.
Wow. Okay, so strategy-wise, it sounds like you just have to go all in, nonstop aggression.
Pretty much. That's where she thrives. You want to be using Soul Assault to blink into the fight. Not away from it usually. Get right in the middle of things.
Right. Get in there to start generating those void spirits. It means managing those spirits is key. Yeah.
Totally crucial. Always be thinking about getting those final blows to spawn spirits, then hit Void Dance to cash in on the boosted effects.
And I heard about a specific combo. Something with a shotgun.
Yeah, that's a really effective one. The shotgun and Void Dance combo. You soften up an enemy, maybe a couple, with a shotgun blast.
Which are good up close anyway.
Exactly. And often, that shotgun blast will net you a kill, generating the Void Spirit you need. Then you immediately follow up with Void Dance while that spirit is right there. Boom. Enhanced damage and healing.
Nice synergy. So, Keep moving, keep killing, keep dancing.
That's the relentless momentum right there. Her whole kit rewards that constant forward pressure, culminating in Soul Harvest. But, one caveat, positioning still matters.
Right. Can't just blindly charge everything.
No, you still need to use cover, be smart, and use that blink, Soul Assault, defensively sometimes to avoid snipers or big boss attacks. Those long-range threats are still her weakness, remember.
Good point. What about building her out? Progression tips. Anything crucial in the skill tree?
Yeah, definitely. Investing points to get a second charge on Soul Assault, that's huge for mobility and engaging more often.
Oh, 2 blinks. Yeah, I can see that.
And also grabbing upgrades for Void Dance regeneration. Anything that lets you use those core abilities more often just dramatically improves her fluidity, makes her feel way better in combat.
Makes sense. More blinking, more dancing.
And that feeds right into why she's so strong solo and frankly pretty dominant in PvP. That fast ult cooldown, the self-healing, it's a powerful combo. For gear, you're looking at ability cooldown reduction, definitely.
Get those abilities back faster.
Yep. And boosting void or arc ability damage, depending on how you spec her. Survivability stats are always good. And naturally, weapon damage to help those shotguns and sidearms hit harder.
Okay, so wrapping it up, you're looking at Gwynn. The takeaway is she's this aggressive, self-fueling engine of destruction, right? Mm-hmm. Designed to dive in, stay in, and get stronger with every enemy she drops.
That's her in a nutshell. It really makes you think, though. What does it truly mean to master a character whose power literally grows from relentless momentum, constantly pushing forward, securing kills, fueling your own strength? Maybe consider how that idea, that continuous aggressive engagement, building power, how that might apply outside the game too, something to mull over.